right now, but I'm bored. I'm bored and I'm sleepy. You know, when you sit around, especially doing like a 34, sometimes it throws you off because you're so used to driving for your 10, 11 hours and then shutting down. And when you're just sitting around, you know, I did a little jump roping, I did a little exercise. For Memorial Day, I cooked me some steak and potatoes. I didn't take a picture of it though, but now I'm able to get back on the road and run, and I'm ready. I'm so ready. So I thought I'd come on here, do a live feed with the people. What's happening, people? What's going on? So, there's this website. I don't know if you guys are aware of it or not. There's a website called FameBit. FAMEBIT.com. And they got sponsorships on there. So if you're looking to get some sponsorships, and you got over 5,000 subscribers, you know, you can do it. When I was looking on there, when I glanced at it, it was like shit for like a dog. You know, you can put a leash on a dog or feed a dog organic food. And I was thinking, like, damn, if a redhead trucker got up, he could have did that. You know, you got to send him a proposal of how you want to do the video, and you gotta, when you make the video, you got to make it unlisted and send it over to them. Then once you send it over to them, then you'll be good to go. And if they like the video, they'll go ahead and put it up, and they'll actually pay you for that. I kind of figured that was kind of dope, but it got to be stuff that I really want. Like, there was one on there that was like cooking utensils, and they would pay you $250 to $500 or something like that. I was like, oh shit. You know, but you got to be home. I'm not home. You know, you got to be home to get the product to do the video and all that stuff. I'll be home this week, but you know, I was gonna wait to actually take a participate in that, because I want to make sure I get my right camera, my right phone, and all that other stuff, and that way when they do check my channel out, they'll see that I do have some type of quality video instead of, you know, kind of this blurry, choppy, whatever. You know, so it seems like, I'll show y'all where I'm at. So it seems like when you're going back to California from Montana, it's all recyclable stuff. You know, every load I've taken back to California has been recyclable. I come out of California with some type of product, and then when I go back, it's all recyclable. So I mean, that's pretty good. That, you know, that's pretty cool. People are doing their thing, you know, but hey, whatever pays the bills, as long as they cut the check. You know, being a company employee, you don't really complain about what freight you're taking, just as long as the check clears. You know what I mean? As long as that check clears, then you'll be alright. So, I'm thinking about doing another math quiz video, because I'm going from Bozeman, Montana to Long Beach, California. And I need to be there in 2.5 days, which is more than enough time. I think it's like 1,000 miles or something like that. So I'll technically be there in 2 days, you know, because I ride heavy. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't have laws and all this shit, I'd be there in less than 10 hours. God damn it. I'll put this truck all the way down. You know what I'm saying? What's 1,000 miles? What's up, Jacob the trucker? It's 1,000 miles to somebody that ride heavy. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I knocked that shit out like that. You know, but now you got these trucks that's governed. Like, my truck is governed at like 70 or 72. And you can only drive 11 hours, so hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just sitting up here bored, man. I need y'all to entertain me. Entertain me, people. I'm always entertaining y'all. Why don't y'all entertain me for a change? So pretty much an easy run because it's just the 15 straight down. Actually, I think I'm taking this to the yard, so. It is what it is. Jacob the trucker. Hey, who you running for if you don't mind me asking, Jacob? I think I watched your videos, but I just don't remember right off the top of my head. Are you running company or you running lease, big homie? I ain't gonna lie. Montana's beautiful. You hear the birds in the background and shit. You know, I feel like I need to. Are you making $500 a day? Let me hold $1 then, player. Let your boy hold $1. What's wrong with $1? You know what I'm saying? That's right. Keep your hours rolling. Oh, that's right. That's right. You on that board, huh? How's that freedom board treating you? Yeah, man. I hate that I shot. You know what? What I'm going to do is once I pay my fine off, I'm actually going to reapply. I'm going to apply to them. I'm going to apply to Snyder and a couple other little lease companies. See if I can jump on because that lease money's good. You know what I'm saying? That lease money is good. Oh, wait a minute. Are you the one that caught the bass? I was watching a video where a dude caught a bass. I got a little jealous. I was like, shit, I need to go get me a little reel or something. You know what I'm saying? A little shovel so I could dig up next to the dirt. Melvin, I want to do lease and learn running a business. Yeah, man. That's the way to go. It's not hard. It's just you need all the information, and that's the hardest part is getting all the information. Like you can do an LLC. Oh, you doing 500 miles a day? In my trip? Nah. I'm running about 6+. For whatever reason, when I do my logs, I keep saying I'm running like 700 something miles. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I do. I just run heavy like that, you know. But I'm running about 600 something miles a day. You know, except for this holiday weekend, I've been sitting around. I only took, I had 12. I think this was a 1,260 miles to come up here. And then I got another 1,000. What is it? 1,070 miles back. You know, I got off the board and started pulling containers. Yeah, I stay fishing. Why'd you get off the board, man? Thought the board was the business. Yeah, but that fishing video was cool, man. I saw you catch that bass. I was like, you know what? I'm about to go on and buy me a little reel because I be passing by all kind of little creeks and shit. You know, you got the white folks out there with the long waterproof joints. They be out there fly fishing and stuff. And I'm like, shit, that's the good life right there, man. That's the good life. That's what I want to learn and not work company. So I just rather learn business instead of just being company. Yeah, man. You know, either way, as long as you got that Class A license, you got options, bruh. You got options. But I want to hear why you got off the board, man. Was it just no money or more money pulling containers or what? That's what I want to know. Because I know over in California, all you do is run the 5. You run the 5, 15, making good money. Good money. I say for a lease, I be wanting to bring home at least $2,000. At least net, not gross. I want a net $2,000. You know, like a lot of people is sitting there and like they're talking shit about my my Swift check that I was solo for 2 months. My check was $804. And then I got to thinking, like, how many people actually make $1,600 in 2 weeks net? You know what I mean? Like, they sitting there like, oh, I make $1,500 a week, but they ain't gonna tell you how or where or why. I did okay on the board. They told me they needed help pulling containers. Oh, okay. So hopefully they shot you a little extra for pulling them containers. Do you still get percentage on containers or is it per mile? But how many people make $1,600? net in 2 weeks. You know, I don't know a lot of people that make that. East Coast freight doesn't pay like West Coast. Yeah, that's what I was figuring when you said you got off the board. I think it's probably because it's oversaturated. I don't think interstate per se is oversaturated, because I know like Snyder is probably oversaturated because everybody and their mama trying to get on or want to get on, or, you know, with Snyder, you know. And this picking your own load thing, I don't know why that hasn't caught on with a bunch of the other major companies. Because if that's the one thing about going leases, you make more money and you have a sense of control over where you run and how you run. You know, that's how I feel about it. All right, yeah, because I think there's other companies that got Lease that's paying less than $1 a mile, and I don't see how you can make a profit when you're paying less than when you're getting paid less than $1 a mile. You know, it's like I don't understand. How are you making a profit less than $1 a mile? And that's what fuel surcharge. Like, what is that about? In order to make some type of profit, you need to make $1 plus a mile plus fuel surcharge. So that's how, you know, I don't get it. But you know, some people are being successful, but they tend to have to get students and different things like that. And you know, I'm not the one to train. I mean, don't get me wrong, Trucker Brown makes sense. Like, you know, that's an extra $1,000. I was watching another dude. See, I be wanting to call out some of these trucker channels that I be watching, but I don't be wanting the trolls to go over there and start fucking with them. But there's another dude I was watching. He said he was once he went training, he was making about $1,500. Then once he went training, he was making about $2,000 to $3,000 a week. You know, I've been told to go lease because I'm new to trucking. Leasing is cool. TRB, you almost have more subscribers. Nah, Trucker Brown about to hit 8K, man. I ain't catching up with that dude. I ain't catching up with him. I will eventually, but right now, you know, I make a little more doing containers, and it's a lot easier. The loads on the board cancel sometimes, and it will screw you. Yeah. You know, don't ever make a video about that. You know, but yeah. But I think California's the business when it comes to the board, because you can get loads, like there's loads coming out of San Diego paying $250, $275 a mile. You know, you get those IMEX loads or those IKEA loads and stuff like that, and that's right up my alley. If I can get a load like that, run that shit up to Fontana, turn around, get something from Ontario, run it back down to San Diego, you know, and I make, you know, $1,500, $2,000 a day, or at least $1,600 a day, you know, I'm straight. Miguel, what's happening? So it says, yeah, man, that's the thing though, you know, you gotta go where the money's at. But if you can do less work and make more money, hell, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm right there with you. If you could do less work and more money, are you gonna go back to interstate? I'm gonna apply. I doubt if I get hired, but after I pay my fine off, I still got about $3,200 to pay. I'm dropping about $300 to $400 a week on it. Try to knock it out. Yeah, I mean, that's not guaranteed though. Why is this not typing? It's not guaranteed. That's the one thing with percentage. Your loads is going to fluctuate. But I pulled 2 loads out of there, and each load paid over $2.25 from San Diego. So I mean, but coming back into San Diego, that's where it's worse. You know, even though I just said, yeah, I want to make $1 or plus doing lease. Coming back into San Diego, your loads can range from 84 cents to $1.12 or something like that. You know, but as long as you know you're coming back to grab another load that pays $2 plus, then hey, you kind of got to do what you got to do, right? I'm with a little mom and pop spot right now, man. A little mom and pop spot. They got about 10 to 15 trucks. I ain't gonna really put the name of it out there until I move on, but you know, I'm back company. I'm back company. I was sitting there, you know, sitting around. I was contemplating. I started coming that way to run. It's banging out there. Yeah, man. Come on out. Come on out here, run out here for about a good month, then head back home. And that's the thing you can do, choosing your own load. You know, you get yourself routed out to California, you just run a couple loads out of California, back and forth, and then, you know, you ready to go home or back over to the East Coast or to the South or whatnot, then shit, you can do that. Trucker Brown has that chia beard. They sell on infomercials. Just, yeah, I know that's right, man. I don't know why he want to be like me when he grow up. He'll be alright. You know, if you're going to idolize somebody, you know, y'all let Trucker Brown know. If you're going to idolize somebody, you want to look up to somebody, you want to have a look like somebody have a look. Why not go with my look? My look is just such a manly look. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a woman see me, they be like, yeah. It's a manly look right there. They'll be like, yeah, what can I say? You know what I mean? Kylie. I saw your comment on the other one too. Chia beard. All you gotta do is add water and let it sit in the sunlight. And in 7 days, you'll get peach fuzz. In 21 days, you'll have a full-blown chin strap. And all it costs you is $19.99. But if you call now, you'll get a manly mustache as well. The timer is ticking, so make sure that you call in ASAP. And if you call in and you pay with a Visa or MasterCard, we'll even throw in a full fresh line for your beard. Chia. Yeah, man, I'm coming to y'all to entertain me while I'm waiting to get loaded. All these folks are just getting to work all hungover, belly full of pig and cow. Look at them. I could just tell by the way they walk. They just had a good Memorial Day. That's what Memorial Day about, right? Eating and barbecuing. The Right Brother, I got my CDLs through Prime. That's what's up, man. I mean, shit, Trucker Brown said Prime was paying up 40-something cents. That's the business. That is the business. But I'm tempted to go to Trans Am. They got a killer offer. You need to holler at a trucker named Jay before you do that and make sure that killer offer is for real. Out of all the YouTubers I watch and enjoy your content the most. On site. I appreciate you, man. Y'all can't tell I just farted like a motherfucker, though. I had to lift up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let that ventilate. Junior, I see you, pimp. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm coming to y'all for some entertainment today. I'm coming to y'all for some entertainment because I'm bored. Waiting for all these folks to get to work. You know what I'm saying? They just not getting to work. Yeah. Oh. Bro, I'm tired. I ain't even did nothing. I've been sitting for the last 20-something hours. I ain't even did nothing but sleep and eat. I've been eating my ass off. I cooked shrimp. No, I got shrimp in the refrigerator. So look, I'm probably gonna save it to when I get back. Chilling, working. I got questions. Want to get your take. What's up, man? Where I'm over here in Bozeman, Montana. Bang. So I got some shrimp back there, you know what I'm saying? We got some Alfredo sauce. I got these little bitty boxes of spaghetti. So I'll maybe some shrimp Alfredo here pretty soon. You know, I wish I would have had my own phone instead of this backup phone so I could record it. It's the only reason why I ain't really been recording. I've been cooking like a motherfucker, but I just ain't been recording because of the quality. You know, I even got some spaghetti sauce over there. Also got taco seasoning. I'm going to make tacos in the truck. I love me some homemade tacos, man. How am I liking the truck, Lee? I like it. I mean, it does what it does. You know, it's a mess right now, though. See? Bed ain't made up. Got water. Got my other hat over there. You know what I'm saying? You want some crawfish? Hey, I hear you. I hear you. I'm all for the crawfish, bro. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about Sprint transport here in Texas? Have you heard it before? I've seen them, but I haven't heard anything about them. Ken Skinner, what's going on, man? I don't know how to stop this sun from getting on the camera. Oh, we do it like that. Just put my hand right here. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about them. You know, hopefully you can search YouTube and maybe somebody made some content about them, and that way you can get a general idea of what type of company they are. Even though you still technically can't base it off what that person says, just look at that person's experience that they had with the company and see if it's the right fit for you. That's my plan. When I settle down, like when I'm ready to just, you know, give up the truck and settle down, I want to settle down in Texas. I want to go out there and buy some land out there in Texas. And I'm going to tell y'all, the first thing I'm going to do when I buy me some land and put my fence up, I'm going to pull my pants down and take me a piss like a motherfucker on my land. On my land. Like an animal. I'm going to mark my property, son. Carolina Border Tank, can I borrow some money? Shit, I should be asking you, your balling ass. You know what I'm saying? Let me hold 2 quarters, a couple pennies, and dimes. No, you got it. Oh, because I'm planning on joining them. I heard it's a really good company. It definitely could be. Just make sure you do your research. As long as you do your research, when you go in it, then you know have a general idea of what to expect. You know, again, your experience might not be like that person's experience that had that you heard the information from, but just go in there with an open mind and a general idea, and you should be alright. Regardless, you know, as long as you got that Class A, you good to go. How do you know if OTR is for you? Is driving 6-7 days a week hard? How do you know OTR for you? You got to get out there and drive, man. You got to get out there and drive. I know it's for me because I love the feeling of turning on cruise control, turn the music up, and just riding through states and the views and the peace of mind you get. How long have I been in the trucking game? For about 1.5 years. Rodney, what's good, man? What's up, TRB? You enjoying the company? Looks like they're keeping you running. Yeah, they keep me running except for over this holiday. You know, it's been a little slow, but oh yeah, Jacob, I'm gonna definitely dig me a pond. Just when teams with your first company, you gave good advice. Hey, appreciate it, Lee. Appreciate it, man. I you know, my experience ain't gonna be like everybody's experience, and that's what I hope everybody understand. But that's what's up, man. Get out there and make that money. But yeah, so here's basically what I want. I want to get about 5 acres. And yes, I'm definitely building me a pond. I'm building me a pond. Go put some brim in that joint, some catfish in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Put some bass in that joint. I want a big ass pond. And I gotta have it away from the house, because you know, if it's anything like Mississippi, the mosquitoes will eat your ass up. I can't wait for the feeling of being on the open road and enjoying the sights. Yeah, man, it's beautiful out here. This country is beautiful. You know, the only thing I say is, if you can, just stay away from the snow. That's the hardest part. The hardest part is the snow. The rain and shit you can deal with, but the snow, especially when you gotta put chains on, shit. You get out the truck, you get snowed on, you step in the snow, you lay your chains down, you put the chains on, you lay your chains down, then you gotta get back in the truck where the snow melts. So now your shoes wet, your clothes wet, your hands are freezing. Once you pull up, you get back out, you put the chains on, but now the moisture on your hands is reacting with the cold in the air, so they're freezing even more. Your joints get stiff. You put the chains on, and that's a rough ride, and it's slow and steady, you know. Have you thought about going lease with Prime? I thought about it. You know, it's still an option. I just got to clean my record up, but it's still an option. But it's kind of like I just want to choose my own loads. You know, that's my own thing. I want to be able to get me a truck where I can be home, because I got kids. You know, it ain't for everybody. I got kids, so you know I need to get home and raise my kids. So if I can get home, you know, once or twice out the week, especially if I could just run California and make, you know, bring home 2,000 plus net, then I'm straight. That's all I'm asking for. Or better yet, what's the next move for you, TRB? That's what Carolina Boy asks. I'm gonna do this company joint. I'm gonna try to pay my fine off before wintertime kicks in, or yeah, I'm gonna try to pay it off before wintertime kicks in. Again, I'm not making the money. If I was making the money at Interstate, the fine would have been paid off in like a week, you know. But I'm back to company, so I'm back to making $8,000 to $1,000 a week, and you know, once I pay the fine off, I'm going back lease. I'm jumping with somebody going lease. That's my plan. I gotta do it. Gotta do it. You come this way, I'll catch some. Hey, that's what's up, Jacob. That's what's up. We go fishing together, man. You know, catch a 34. We can get some beers or something. You know, a lawn chair. Me personally, I'm gonna get me a little grill. Fire the grill up. We could just sit out there and talk shit, strategy about truck or whatever, life. And whoever catch it, cut it, gut it, scale it, and fry that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Throw that shit on the grill. Been watching your video for a while. Keep trucking. Thanks, Coleman. Has anyone heard anything about elite carriers? I haven't. I started thinking about trucking by watching the advice you and Trucker Brown. Y'all both real on your info. Hey, that's what we do it for, man. We just kind of put the info out there, and hopefully people can understand and pick it up, and it'll make your journey easier, you know. You're still gonna have bumps along the way, but as long as you have a general idea of what to look for, then you're alright. You know, Trucker Brown called me today because he need woman advice. He don't know how to make a woman happy or how to please a woman, so I had to go ahead and let him know this is what you need to do to make a woman happy. You need to listen, learn, like her, and love her. You know, I had to talk to the young man. He don't know. He too busy out there running heavy that, you know, sometimes he forget that he's a man, you know. So, why is this dude parked behind me? You can go around me. Let me turn my hazards on. You can go around me. Alright, have you ever got in trouble for neglecting part of your job yet? No. I don't neglect my job, man. I don't neglect my job. I take my job very seriously, so I don't neglect it at all. There's no way you can neglect it, because what happens if you neglect your job as a truck driver? You don't do your pre-trip. You don't check your oil. You don't check your power steering. You don't look at the tread on your tires. You don't look at the turn signals and your brake lights. You're going to break down in the middle of nowhere where you ain't going to have no phone signal, and that shit right there is not the business, because you're going to have to walk until you can get a signal. Especially for me, because I don't have Qualcomm. You know? You know, his pops be trying to, you know, Trucker Brown pops be trying to give him, what am I vaping? Bang, Dapper. This one tastes like, let me see, hang on. It tastes like really sweet, moist graham crackers. I don't know how to explain it. It's a sweet graham cracker. It's like a s'mores, probably. Kevin, yo, what's up? Let me see. So yeah, I haven't gotten in trouble for neglecting my job. Now, I did get fired from Interstate because they said I was doing unsafe driving because I was combing my beard while I was driving. So I don't feel like I was neglecting my job. I was just driving. You got to take your hand off the wheel to stop the Qualcomm from beeping and shift your 10 to 13 gears and adjust the radio. It's just that I did it on camera. So, and I poked at him. You don't poke at the bear. You know, I was with TB when he was at Prime chilling. His plan is to run heavy. Yeah, man. You know, he could do it. Get out there and make that money. Get out there and make. It's money to be made out here. People always say ain't no money to be made out here. Yet every time you look around, there's 1,000 trucks on the road. So somebody making some money. It might not be the best amount of money, but somebody making some money. Yeah. Once I leave, I'll share. Once I leave and I take my first load with whatever company I go with, then I give the company name because I want to say thank you to them. The driver is always responsible. Yeah, you gotta be. You gotta be. You know. Check out juice called Southern Tradition Banana Pudding flavor. Yeah, man. I like the dessert flavor vapes. I don't really like the candy ones. I like the dessert flavor, so that's my thing right there. And plus, Carolina Boy Tanker, you should be able to send me some juice with all that big money you're making over there. How many miles or hours do you drive? I usually drive anywhere from 9 to 10 hours a day. Miles, I'm averaging about 25 to 3,100, give or take. So, let's see. When you're on the road, is there a chance to go into the city and enjoy the sights? Absolutely. What you do is you download Uber app. Like when I go to Vegas, I park the truck, go call me an Uber, and they take me to the strip. And that's when I go out there and eat them crab legs and them. I eat them crab legs and them lobster butts and steaks and prime ribs and all that good stuff. You know. Oh yeah, you know it's actually a little bit dry. I need to throw a little coconut oil in it. It's over there. Let's see. But yeah, you can definitely get out the truck and go enjoy the sights, man. That's what you want to do, especially if you're down for 10 or 34. Get out the truck. You got the money to do it, you know. I'm finally on again after 2 days in Chicago. Hate this holiday. Yeah, I feel your Trucker Ray. I was hating it myself. Oh, so they pulling the truck out. Pulling that trailer out right there. So I think that's where I'm gonna go, wherever this trailer just came out at. I'll get up with you one day and send you some. Hey, that's what's up, Carolina. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You know it's hard out here. You know it's hard out here for us little people such as myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to always have people like Carolina the tank drive on your team, so you can, you know, let me hold a little something. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of juice, something. You alright? Put some motor oil on it and grease it up. Nah, man, you don't put motor oil on your beard, man. Just throw a little coconut oil on that joint. Alright, so Rock said, stumbled to your video by complete random chance and now watch you regularly. It's nice to getting a view into the world otherwise. Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Rock. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, bruh. Really do appreciate you. Every subscription counts, son. You know, I gotta catch up to Trucker Brown. He over here, he jumping 1,000 subscribers a month or more. Later, TRB, getting back to work. Thanks for all. Hey, no problem, man. Anytime you have some info, man, especially if I'm doing a live feed, hit me up. I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. Best of my ability. Yes, coconut oil is the bee's knees, people. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. It is the bee's knees and can be messy though once it starts to melt. Alright, oh, you had to bring out the, hey, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Driving long miles, how long did it take you to adjust to the road without getting sleepy? Probably about a good 2-3 weeks. The good thing about having a bed back there is you can always pull over and lay it down, take you a nap, and then get back up. As long as you have enough time to get to your delivery on time, you're good to go. Yeah, I watched Trucker Brown too because of you. Hey, that's what's up, man. Appreciate it. I need to catch up with both of y'all. Hey, whenever you ready, man. You know, whenever you get back on that board, come back to Cali, or I'll be out that way. So hopefully in the fall, you know, I'll come out there and fuck with you. Sure will. Thanks. Don't work too hard, Lewis. Don't work too hard, big homie. Y'all doing a good job of entertaining your boy. I'm telling you, I was sitting here bored. I was about to go back there and go back to sleep. But you know what happens? As soon as you go, you know, lay down, you start to get that good sleep. They boom, 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 gonna be knocking at my door. George, what's happening? Just out here bored, man, looking for my subscribers to entertain me for a change. Oh yeah, FaZe. Over in the Netherlands. Whew. That's what's up. Alright. Yeah, I'm still in Montana. I'm waiting right now to get loaded. Sleeping in the truck is good. It's relaxing, man. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Sometimes you get better sleep in the truck than you do at home. You know, I'm trying to find a way to block this sun. Look here, Montana sun. Montana sun. You need to go on somewhere. You fucking up my live stream. Yeah. Did you catch the Warriors? Nah, man. Last night I was all Hulu, Netflix, and Funimation because I like my anime. I didn't get to catch a game, man. I heard the Warriors won, though. But when it's cold, like we have little knobs in the back there. I have an APU, so when it's hot, the APU kicks on, and it's, you know, it gives me cold air. In the wintertime, we have this little heater that comes out that you turn on and keeps you warm. That motherfucker get hot though. you turn it up full blast for maybe about 10-15 minutes, then you start to turn the knob down a little bit. So that flow be hot, the truck be hot, you be over there sweating. Don't fall asleep with it on, because you gonna wake up at least 4-5 ounces lighter. That thing get hot. It gets hot, bruh. Can I run my I think you can technically still run it, but I think I got a message saying that it got to be 2007 and up to run in Cali. You know. But that's just how California do. You know, they always try to be ahead of the curve and different and blase, whoop-de-whoop. You know. I'm getting a couple gray hairs there. My lady laughed like, ha, you got gray hairs. I told her it's from eating her vagina. Sucking the life out of me. That's why her vagina stays so nice, warm, and youthful, because it's sucking the life out my face when I'm down there doing what I do. So to give me some of that back, please, if you don't mind. Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
All right.
You going to Long Beach?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll be getting cardboard.
Okay.
So if you want to just pull on the scale where that black truck is all the way down there on the left.
All right, that'll work. I see a lot of loads for flatbed going into Cali. Yeah, it's a lot of loads. I mean, you got a lot of produce. Hey, what's up, Be Easy? What up, Be Easy? Y'all hang on real quick. Y'all hang on real quick. driving, your whole goal is to maneuver your trailer tires. So you swing wide and get right. Swing right, swing wide and get right. They got a lot of glass and shit out here though. Awfully tight. It is awfully tight. So what am I supposed to do now? Yeah, hang on. Do you want to weigh it per axle? Should I back up?
No, this is good.
All right.
When we weigh out, we weigh by axle. So we check them all, but for now, it's okay.
All right. Huh?
Back in now.
Oh, back in over here?
Yep, back in.
Oh, back in, alright. Do I pull straight or turn that way?
Yeah, pull straight.
Alright.
So what you're gonna have to do, we're gonna wait for this guy to move, and then you have to pull up there, back onto that side of the scale, and then you can make this turn.
Okay.
Right here.
Alright.
And then dock number 2, it's the far outside one.
Alright. Yeah, I saw one black person since I've been up here. Hold on, let me go ahead and get set up real quick. Do not want to get in that mud, so we just gonna aim it a little bit that way. I just need to turn them hazards on, cut that wheel, bring it on back around so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. We're gonna try to aim towards that fence a little bit with the back end back there. Then we're gonna bring it on around just a little bit more right there. Try not to get in some of this mud that's over here. And we're just gonna cut it like this, right there, right? And then we're gonna bring it on around. Bring it on around. Ride that edge a little bit. Alright, we'll aim straight for the tank. And we're gonna bring it on around again. Watching them trailer tires. I see Doc 2 over there. So we're gonna aim towards the transmission and shit. Then we're gonna cut it right there, so we're gonna hit them bundles. Y'all watching the motherfucking professional in action real quick. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we gonna aim towards this. That dirt look a little dry right there. And we just gonna turn it this way and bring it back. Alright. Y'all hang on while I go open these doors up real quick. Open it through. Alright. Let me back up into this dock. I have to wiggle it. Wiggle it. I'm gonna cut the wheels hard. Pull up, straighten up, because there's so much shit over here. Actually, we're just gonna go all the way up. Fuck it. All the way up, because they got so much random shit sitting over here, it's ridiculous. Cut that just like that. Find us a line so we can line the trailer up. Alright, then we gonna cut it back hard the other way. And I'm off just by a little bit. So we gonna just wiggle on around. We're gonna go this way. And then this way. Cause I can't get in there because those motherfucking whoop-de-whoops right there. All these goddamn steel beams on them. Straighten up. Alright, now we're gonna jack it the other way. Cause I just can't get in there straight. There's no way for me to get in there straight. So we gonna have to sit at an angle. Just gotta make sure the trailer is straight. Make sure the trailer is straight. Oh yeah. Alright. Y'all hang on, I'm gonna go check. Go, baby, go. Get out and look. All right. Okay. All right. So I missed all your comments, so I couldn't see what you said. They gave me the thumbs up, but it's a little bit crooked. All right. You truck driver, you. I've been driving over 10 years. I was trying to help my cousin over the phone. I've been found with alley docking. I missed it, man. Think I'm going to get a camera and start making videos. That's what's up, Elroy. England trucker, yeah, man, you should. Yeah, so I missed your comments, but I'm in it. I'm in that junk. Nah, I don't have to send that in. I don't have a Qualcomm in my truck. I don't have to worry about no hard braking or rollover or traction loss and all that stuff. Now, I ain't the king of the road, man. I'm just a young, brother out here trying to make an honest living. That's all. That's all I'm doing. Get a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? They need to change gold to get your lazy out of the get your lazy ass out the truck. Hey, you saw I did it twice. You know. Your country driving. Hope you thought about training. Oof, he hit that motherfucker. Nah, I'm cool on training, man. See, it was a little hard because I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see right over there. Those are steel beams. You know? Those are steel beams over there. So, you know, that just gets a little difficult. You don't want to run over the steel beams and stuff. Have you or anybody you know seen the Freedom Board? That I know personally, no. There's a YouTuber or two on here that's on the Freedom Board, but actually I need to get in contact with the homie B to the T. I need to get in contact with him because my phone went dead. I don't have his number, but B to the T should probably be on the Freedom Board by now, and he's out in California. So let's see a video of you going down an 8% grade, 40,000 pounds heavy. Oh, you don't want to see that because that's going to be a long, slow, loud video because I'm going to have my Jake brake on. I'm probably going to be down in what? 8th gear? You know, and just ride the Jake brake. That's what you do, people. When you're going downhill, it's natural for us wanting to speed up. But when you got X amount of weight on you, you got to see where that Jake brake can hold you. So if you're in 10th gear and you got the Jake brake on high and it's still going all the way up, then you need to go ahead and downshift. So hit them brakes, back it down about 65, 60. You know, if you get it down to about 55 by hitting the brakes 2-3 times, drop that shit in the knife, hit that Jake brake, and it'll slow down. So, Ray, what's up, man? Who are you endorsing for president? I want Bernie Sanders, me personally. You know, and that's just because I'm black. I ain't gonna lie about that. Or just because I'm black. You know, he was in the freedom movement. Now, how you feel about everybody else, I don't know. But he was there with the king. You know what I'm saying? So, what's his name? Not sure. Stay up, Big Country. All right, Ray, man, you be good, man. Big K Dog. Why most all dogs chase the cat? That's just what we do. We're genetically proportioned to pursue the pussy. You know what I'm saying? The pussy cat. You know, pussy cat. Let me clean that up. I'm about to get about 44 pounds right now. You know. Yeah, I'm going for Bernie or Hillary. Whoever that one goes. They need to clean up. Yeah, it's a recycling place, so that's kind of what you deal with when you come to a recycling place. It's gonna be a lot of shit everywhere. Damn. My bad. It's gonna be a lot of shit everywhere. But I sure ain't endorsing no Trump. If Trump gets it, that's the end of the world right there, man. Cause the deals he gonna cut with all these other countries that he already done cut. Like, me personally, this is how I feel we should do. You listening? First off, we need to restructure the educational system. Alright? English, math, finance. Finance need to be a major subject in there, and the kids need to start learning that shit in elementary. Dime, penny, they need to know what interest is, APR. People see APR and don't even know what APR mean. You know. They need to learn about IRAs, money, banking, finance. That need to be a subject in our school system. Math, English, and then social studies, history. They need to bring back economics, you know, because people need to learn how to take care of themselves. I know how to sew because when I went to school, they had a home ec. So that's why that's why I know how to sew. I don't really know how to cook, but I know how to cook some pancakes and eggs, because we cook pancakes and eggs because I was in the morning class. We cooked pancakes and eggs, you know. You need to have a natural resource class, you know, so you know how to help you get a green thumb, so you know how to grow your own shit. Next I would do is I would make America black. And I don't mean like black. I mean, I would shut down all this money we send into all these other countries. Like, why are we sending them money when our deficit is so messed up right now? You know, so I shut it down for like 2 years. Boom. All that money need to go to the educational system and needs to go to the deficit. You know, military, they're going to have to be funded. That's mandatory. That's mandatory that they're going to have the biggest budget, because that's the reason why we ain't really, you know, people don't really fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that we got the manpower to, you know. I don't know though, because if China want to come at us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they die for what they believe in, and we so lackadaisical that, you know, we go to the military just to get a check. Let's see. They won't teach that the banks stay rich. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they teach it and people learn how to handle their money, you know, then they'll be smarter with it, because they'll know what to do with it instead of out there. What the fuck was that? Instead of out there just blowing it. So I'm just coming back to trucking after 30 years. One of the three brothers that have been in the trucking gang. The oldest have been out here 25 years. That's what's up, Be Easy. Good to see a young man and women who are trying to keep the industry informed, keep it rolling. We'll do. You know, I know, right? TRB 2016, baby. Don't let me be president. Oh, I'm changing up a whole lot of shit. All these people that's in charge of like the internet and shit like that. If you don't know nothing about the internet, you shouldn't be in charge of the internet. So that's why I would take people that's savvy in the field that they want and make them the chair of whatever. You know, that's almost sound like Trump there. I'm not saying build a wall. I'm saying, like, why are we giving millions of dollars to this country and that country to help them with their economy when we need to focus on our own economy? That's all I'm saying. They'll only do it for 2-3 years. Once we get stable, deficit get down, then yeah, I think things will be a little bit better. Trump want to keep people out, and you can't do that. This is not the type of country where you can keep people out. You can't chastise people for their religious belief. I will also take church out of the government. I wouldn't take it out, but like I would do the pledge. I would have all the kids going to public school. You would still have to do the Pledge of Allegiance, but you know, for which it stands, one nation under God. Okay, you don't want to say under God? Take that out. One nation, for the people, by the people, with liberty and justice for all. That's how I would do that. You know what I'm saying? Pledge your allegiance to this country. You over here sucking up our resources. Pledge your allegiance, son. Come on now. Make America great again. Nah, but that's definitely what I would do. And I know as I'm a sci-fi guy. I like the sci-fi stuff. But I would slow down the money for space research and put more money into ocean research, because we don't even know what's in our own ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it we already over here exploring other planets and we don't even know what's all on our planet? The live feed is over an hour, people. It is over an hour. Somebody told me I need to cut my videos down. I need to make them shorter. I don't know. I think this thing actually cuts off after a certain time. So, but it's all good. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let this video upload. You know, TRB for president, baby. I agree, but we teaching our kids how to spend their money. We should teach them how to save it and invest it. Keyword: invest. Invest. Change this thinking that I need to have the latest whatever, and understand you need to have land. You need to have something you can leave behind. You know what I mean? Understand that you need to have your own self stable before you can go out there and start spending, because these people be over here what are they doing with the hammer? These people be over here spending and they not even stable themselves. You don't even own your own home, but you got 4 cars. What's the point? Get you a car, pay that shit off, maintain it, but they gotta have the latest shit. You know? Think they need to really spend more money on space too, though, but we need a backup plan if anything happens to this planet. I'll drive the That's what's up, man. That's what's up. But I'm saying, I think we need to, you know, invest in the Amazon. Like, go over there. There's so much stuff over there that can cure a lot of stuff. We need to get these money hungry people out. And I don't mean like all of them. I'm just saying, like, I'm sure there's a cure for cancer. There's no reason that Magic Johnson has AIDS for 30 years. Like, there's ways to maintain and cure stuff, but because they're so money hungry that they're not going to do it. You know? What if they finally get the Titanic out of the ocean for research? I don't think they need to get the Titanic out of the ocean for research. I think they need to build equipment that can go to the bottom of the ocean. If they build equipment that can go to the bottom of the ocean with the amount of pressure and everything that's down there, then when they do go to space, they have an understanding of the amount of pressure that it puts when it goes to a certain planet that's like that. But if we don't even know what's in our own ocean, we still discovering stuff in our own ocean, why are we out there searching around in space? Like, yeah, send your probes. Like, here's how I think. And as fucked up as it sounds, this is some of the things you go through. Yeah, you know it. This is some of the things that you think about when you're driving. Why don't they just make a smartphone like the Windows Lumia with the big ass cameras or something like that? Make it all a solar panel, and then put a relay in there. So what I mean by relay, meaning if you throw 1,000 cell phones in 1,000 different directions, and then throw another 2,000-3,000 out there, just let them float around. You know what I'm saying? And take pictures. Whenever they get enough juice, they can relay a message from another cell phone back to the planet Earth. I know, right? Sounds weird, right? But I'm saying, you got all these extra iPhones and Android phones sitting around that people don't want no more. Shoot that shit into space. Have a camera, let it record, give it a nice size drive, minimum energy, and do that. Turn on the flash. I want to see what's on the dark side of the moon. You know what I'm saying? And just shoot that shit out there and give it the power to relay. I agree 100%. Sometimes treatment is worth more than a cure. It's a damn shame. I'm sure they could cure most of the diseases out there. I feel planet Earth has a cure for everything that we have. Even obesity. I feel like if I go to the Amazon, eat some type of root, I'll just start shitting and it'll clear out my upper and lower intestine. Then I eat a leaf and that shit'll give me the antioxidants I need, or to give me everything that we need. I feel like it's on this planet in order for us to survive. But we're so busy trying to manipulate everything on this planet that it loses its not value. It loses its y'all hush it up. It loses its original purpose because we're too busy trying to manipulate the DNA of it. You know, we're trying to do this and do that to it. TRB 2016, baby. That's right. Don't put me in there. You know, because I'm going to tell you now, the Rockefellers, they out of here. The Bushes, they out of here. They out of here. I was watching this thing on that Trucker Brown sent me on Netflix called Ziggo, something like that. But basically, it was saying like when the Germans was over there bombing the Jews, the people who the Rockefellers had a patent on a certain type of strand of oil that the Germans used in their equipment. So the people who supplied the Germans with the stuff they needed to go over there and kill all those other people was the Rockefellers. U.S. Standard Oil supplied the Germans with the shit they needed to go kill millions of motherfuckers. That's right, Roxy. Roxy, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to feminize your name. That's right, Rock. You know, that right there. If you guys can ever get a chance to go watch that, man. Oh, it's good on the religion. It's good on banking, and it's good on like all kind of shit. Watch that shit, man. That shit right there. It's long though. It's about two and a half hours, something long. So if you're not into documentaries and stuff like that, it might not be for you. But I'm gonna tell you now, that shit right there is the business. And yes, I'm a heavy vapor. I'm a heavy vapor. Ooh, you named the Rockefellers and the Bushes. I know where you're coming from now. Listen, that family, those families, when it comes to dirt, don't get me wrong, those are not the only one. But it's like wow. It's like wow, no compassion for other people. Just them and their own. Them and their own. Now, with that said, can you get mad at them? Yeah, you can get mad at them, I guess, but it really doesn't matter because they got their fingers in so many things that's a part of our life and a part of our history as an American that shit's a mess. I believe the Illuminati. I do believe in the Illuminati. It's out there. Here's the thing. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. So I don't want to know too much. Because if I know too much, then I'm going to be able to see and be aware. And then my happy existence will be compromised because I know the truth. I don't want to know everything. As fucked up as that sounds, I don't want to know everything. I'm sorry. The Illuminati, all these different groups that got their hands over everything, controlling everything. You know, they being so noisy. Hang on. Roll my one up on y'all asses. Bang. Yeah, I don't want to know everything, man, because there's just some shit that's just way too deep. Like, you'll go to New York, stand in Times Square, and you will see a sign that look weird. Like, why is that sign doing that? It's blinking. Blink, 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 blink. That should be Morse code for, like, your payment is here for assassinating, you know, whoever and whatever, you know. There's like a lot of people that made scientific breakthroughs with cars or fuel in general. Cars that can run on water, that can run on compressed air. And like me, I personally don't understand why a car can't run on magnets. I mean, it propels and it stops. I don't understand like why it can't run on magnets. But there's people who came up with the scientific formula for that, and they all have been knocked off. They all been killed. I wish I could walk with blinders on like most. Damn, me and my nosiness. I know, man. Because once you know, you know. There's nothing else you can do. You like, shit. Now that I know that, what do I do? You know, like if you watch that one that Ross just talks about, the Federal Reserve is not an actual federal business. It's a company that loans the federal government money. Every dollar they get taxed on with interest. Like, wait, what? You know, that's why, and they pay money for politicians to back it so it won't be backed by gold and all this other shit. Yeah, it's a mess. It's not conspiracy. Let's face the fact. They want more just like we do. They are on the top of the food chain and they can, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, can you get mad at them for? Because the one that I watched, the Nazis paid the Rockefellers $20 million back in like 19 something. But $20 million back then is probably like $1 billion now. You know what I mean? If you don't believe in the Illuminati, go watch the movie The Skull. Paul Walker's first movie. Yeah, no, I believe in the Illuminati. I believe in all that shit. All these little conspiracy theories, there's usually a little bit of truth in it. You know, I don't get caught up in it. I don't let it change the way that I'm going to live my life or nothing like that. You know, but like Trucker Brown asked me, he said, what's the origins of a cow? Where, like, you know, elephants came from here. You know, monkeys originated from there. Where does a cow originate from? Like, where does that docile animal fit in the animal society? You know what I mean? Like, is it true that Swift gets paid regardless whether or not the student completes their course? Does the government help fund them? Does the government help fund them? I don't think so. You sign a thing for a loan, so if you don't complete it, you probably still owe X amount of dollars, but they don't like chase you down and put it on your credit. It doesn't accrue interest. Like my loan, I think I owe like X amount of $100, a few $100s on it or whatever, and it doesn't accrue interest or nothing. They just, you know, you pay it when you can. Now there are some companies that hire felons and stuff like that, and they probably get a cut from the government. I'm pretty sure Swift gets tax breaks from the government, but that's because they know how to play the game. I mean, it is what it is. If they play the game right, they get X amount of tax deduction. Like on my taxes, you know, I put that I give the church $500 that year. I mean, that's a part of the game. It's scary the world we live in. The federal government knows more that they don't want to tell us what's really going on. Yeah, here's the thing though. They got us. They got us. Snapchat, right? They're perfecting facial recognition with Snapchat. Come on now. Facebook. They know our personal family and friends, where we work at, our phone numbers, our messages, stuff like that. Boom. So they ain't really got to go to a cell phone like Verizon conspiracy back in the day, because they got everything online. You go to Instagram, you can see where you at, what you're doing. You know what I mean? Twitter, they know your random thoughts that you have in your head that you just like, you randomly think of something, you just 140 characters, put it to Twitter. So they know your psychology, they know your family and friends, and they got you on facial recognition, and they know where you at, what you're doing. You know? Have you thought about investing in retail properties? When I started driving lowboy 10 years ago, that's all I did, and now I own 5 homes. And yeah, that's what you want to do. Real estate, because people are always going to need somewhere to live, and land. That's it. If you can understand how to work the real estate market and you can get you some land, you're straight. Tyson chicken plants get money from the government to bring people from other countries and pay them way less wages and give them a place to stay and cars to drive. They get $5,000 a person from the government. Hey, it's fucked up, but it's the game, people. As fucked up as it is, it's the game. They say life isn't a game, but if you watch it, it is. You go to college so you can position yourself in order to make more money, in order to position yourself in a different direction. You know, you do this to position yourself. Everything is about positioning yourself. And it's a game. It's a chess game. You just got to learn how to play within the regime. But you got to learn how to, once you play within the regime, you got to have eventually get your independence from the regime, meaning you can live on your own without the regime supporting you. But the regime is always going to get their cut. So there's no way around it. You're always going to pay taxes. You're always going to pay taxes, which, W-9 is technically not law, but you got to pay it. What else do you have? Fingerprint scanner. Exactly. Fingerprint scanners on your phone. Then you got a phone with you. So if at downtime they want to know your location, I always got my location on because I need the GPS. Anytime they want to know your location, they got you. Anytime they want to know how much you got in the bank, they got you. Because all you got to do is just call the bank. Hey, this person right here is Social Security number, blah, blah, blah. They got you. So as far as the surveillance and shit go, you're already under surveillance. Most people just don't want the surveillance in their face. They don't want the camera in their face surveilling them. But they got you. If you're online, they got you. Period. Regardless of how you feel about it. Hey, there was a murder on 123 such and such street. It looks like you. Okay, well, what were you doing at the time? They could pull out my federal logs. I have to keep a log book. Well, at this time, I was in Bozeman, Montana, getting loaded between the hours of this time and this time. And since you said the murder happened in California, it has nothing to do with me. I wasn't there. Also, they can also check my Instagram when I posted a picture, and that picture was tagged. Or they can check my Facebook, and get my location and shit like that. So, we're waiting for the game to be over. Maybe people have been watching us like watching a movie. Yeah, the game is never going to be over. The game is never going to be over. You got to pay to play. That's how it is, yeah. There was a movie that someone made a virus that infected all the cell towers, and it made everyone cameras on their phone turn on and see their surroundings. I could see that coming. I mean, shit, you technically ain't got to. Everybody's around here taking selfies and shit. It's easy to look in the background and be like, oh, that was, New York, or that was here and that was there. They just go to Instagram and get that information. Steroid chicken while they putting all these chemicals in our food instead of real. Yeah. And again, with the food thing, it's a double-edged sword. Like, we got so many people that they're manipulating the genetic genes and of all these animals in order to make more to keep up with the demand, because we consume and we waste so much. Oh well, can't pay to play, I'm broke. Yeah, and they're gonna know you're broke because you're gonna file for unemployment. So they like, oh well, at this time you was on unemployment. What you do with that money? You said you was broke. Check Google Maps and go to your timeline. It has all the places you have. Yeah, exactly. There was this app called Life 360. It's called Life 360, and it tells me what time my lady arrived at work, how long she been at work. It tells me everywhere she stopped within like 7 days. She stopped here May 28th for an hour and a half. Like, oh, what the fuck you stopping over there for? So, I mean, it's, again, you got to understand the game that you're a part of, and you got to make it work for you in the long run. That's all you can do. I just got back, been away making a couple. This is real. There are viruses now on phones that run on camera so people can spy on you. Already exist. Yeah. Yep. So they want you to volunteer the information, like a Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat. That's what they want. But now that you know that, they hit you with that line. If you ain't got nothing to hide, hold on, my APU cutting on. Hey. They hit you with that line. If you ain't got nothing to hide, then what you scared for? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing to hide, what are you scared for? It shouldn't be a problem for us to get your information if you ain't got nothing to hide. I keep locations turned off at all times. I need it, but still, yeah. Hell, Apple phones allow you to have anyone on your contract list allowed to see at all times. Yeah. We're all being monitored, people. Whether you like it or not. How much experience do you need to lease with Swift? Maybe 3 months, 3 to 6 months of driving for Swift, and they'll shoot you a message saying you can lease with them. Well, hell, don't you remember that Android app that you walked around the city going to various places? I can't remember. And it'll tell you like monuments and shit like that. Yeah, the lease with Swift is I forget how much they pay. I heard the team, if you own your own truck, you make like $1.50. If you don't, you make like $1.20 or something like that. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. But you can go all day about this conspiracy stuff, man. But don't let it get you paranoid. Just live your life. Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't get paranoid, people. Live your life. Me and a guy a few years ago with the company saying, wish he told me what flash screens came out they can see if they want. Yeah. I mean, I got an Xbox Connect in my house so they can hear and see me. My balls and all, people. That's why I usually place toilet paper while I'm Nah, if they watch me while I'm on Pornhub, they saw it all. Cause I ain't bullshit when I go to Pornhub. I gotta stretch. You know what I'm saying? I gotta loosen up the ligaments, you know what I'm talking about? You know, I gotta put my iodine wrist bracelet on so I won't get arthritis in my hand and everything. Sometimes I gotta switch it up, you know what I'm saying? YouPorn and Pornhub is the business, though. I'm gonna tell y'all where I go. I like going to categories, and people that use Pornhub know what I'm talking about. I go to categories, then I go to India, and I look for the auntie. That's what, if you see auntie, that's gonna be some real deal. You know, it ain't no none of this fake. No, that's some real deal. Shot with a cheap cell phone type deal. Yeah. What's that? Samsung TV have a warning in their manual stuff recording. Yeah. When you buy a laptop, first thing you do is cover the camera with a piece of tape. Yeah. If you got like a laptop or something like that and you're at home, cover up the camera. You know, because you never know who can turn it on. You go to Cream Pie National. Oh yeah, coconut oil is magnificent when you're trying to rub one out, because it's not like lotion where it leaves y'all gummy and all this other stuff. You know, because it clogs my pores. You know, coconut oil just absorbs into the skin. I go on about my way. You know, I roll over because I feel ashamed of what I just washed. I can't believe that I washed that, but what's up with RedTube? I don't know about RedTube, man. I just go Pornhub and YouPorn. Those are my sites that I go to, and I get satisfied every time. There was one category that I clicked on that was they had this thick white girl on it, but she wasn't like white. She was like a pale white, like she was like one of those 1780 type white girls. I mean, just as pale as she wanna be, and that pussy was just as pink as it. Oh, it was just nice. And she wasn't skinny. She had body. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, she all right there. I don't know what one that was. Hardcore, straight up. Oh, no, I can't do that one, National. Ooh. Nah, I can't watch nobody get beaten, banged out like that. RedTube isn't very good in my book. Of course I go to Ebony. That's mandatory that I go to Ebony. Come on now. Ain't nothing like, I mean, you know, I am a black man that loves the sisters, so I definitely like Ebony. Some of the ones I don't like, though, where the cameraman be talking and shit. Like, why are you talking? I'm trying to watch this dude dick go in this wet pussy. And that dude back there, hit that shit, man. Hit that shit. Yeah, I'm hitting that shit. Hit that shit, girl. You like that shit? Like, I don't want to hear all that. I want to hear. That's it. That's it. I don't want to hear commentary. I don't need commentary. All I want to see is juicy pussy and glossy dick. That's it. No homo. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. But I think I clicked on amateur when I saw that white girl, but she was pale. I mean, like, she ain't been in the sun like 10 years. And it was just, that was some of the prettiest thing I ever seen in my life. Some of the prettiest thing I ever seen in my life, man. Now, from what I hear on the biblical turn is, they say, and I don't know if it's in the Bible or not, but it said, rather put your seed in the belly of a whore than let it touch the ground, right? But I just be thinking, I be looking at my kids, and I just be like, damn, I've killed millions of y'all. If you got kids, and you look at your kids, be like, I killed, you guys are lucky, because I killed millions of you motherfuckers. I keep the volume down unless I'm watching Casting Couch. Yeah. The Casting Couch, though, is, you know, come on, man. I don't believe the Casting Couch. That can't be real. Okay, yeah. Now just bend over and pull your panties to the side. Okay. Okay, now suck it. Yeah, real good. Okay. Like, what are you casting for? What was in the job description that said that you're going to be a part of a movie or something? Bring it back. Quick question. Is there a truck driver shortage? It's always a truck driver shortage. There's always somebody hiring. It's always trucking companies that need people. So I know it's fake, but damn. Yeah. There's always a truck driver shortage. And again, for industry that's not supposed to be making money, there's always a shortage. You can always find a job. That's okay. That's okay. Oops, I came in you. That's okay. I'm on birth control. Sign this paper. I don't want to be the father of nothing. And we're going on an hour and 30 minutes, people. Hour and 30 minutes. There was a scheme a few years back taking drivers from England to Canada, but it ended at the minute. What up, though? What up, Mark? What's going on with you, man? What changes of getting to state from England? What's the chances of getting to states from England? Oh, I don't know. I love when they cuss me. No, man. No, I don't want to see none of that shit. I'm cool. Anyway, man, we on an hour and 30. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. Let the video upload. Hopefully the quality and audio is good on this one. Shit, I'll catch up with y'all in the next one. It's the Right Brother. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for subscribing, and thank y'all for watching. Thank you for fucking with me. Alright? I'll holler at you. Peace.